Hey guys, Buffner Gaming back, bringing you another video for our weapon conversion series, and today we are going to cover the HK433C, which is the carbine variant of the HK443. So what we're going to be doing in this video is turning the Kilo141 or the HK443 into the HK443C. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to show you how to build the weapon. We're going to go in and see how the recoil patterns handles, and then we're also going to do a CQB map against bots to see how it handles in-game. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So here you have our final design. What we're going to do is strip this down, and we're going to start from scratch here. So we have our base Kilo141, which is the HK443 in real life. So what we're going to do, we're going to skip out on the muzzle. The build that I'm going to show you, the barrel, we're going to want the shortest barrel we have, which happens to be an integral suppressor. So the SynGuard Arms Whisper. So what this is, it's going to, obviously the integral suppressor, it's going to help with our sound suppression and our bullet velocity. Heavy duty integrated suppressor with a monolithic core, increased muzzle velocity while maintaining low sound signature. So our con here is the ADS speed. We're going to make up with that in other places. We're going to mitigate that. So let's go ahead and select the SynGuard Arms Whisperer. Then for the laser here, depends on how you want to use this. If you're trying to go for hip fire, you could go for the 1 or the 5 milliwatt laser. But what I'm going to do is go for the tack laser for this. This is going to help with our ADS speed, aiming stability, as well as our aim walking steadiness. We're going to go ahead and select that one. For our optics, I like to keep it simple with a holographic sight for these type of builds, especially this is going to be more of a CQC build, so you can pick whichever optic you want, whichever you're most comfortable with. There's other types of hollow builds here, or red dots would probably be most efficient on this type of build for a CQB, CQC variant. Go ahead and select that. The stock, we're going to go ahead and do that FFS close quarters stock. So this is a tactical stock, shooting line for close quarters combat, gets you on target faster. So again, this is another attachment that's going to help our ADS speed, and the con here is our aim and stability, which we've already counted elsewhere. So go ahead and select that. For this one, we're going to skip out on the perks. You notice you do have a burst perk here if you wanted to use it for other variants that we'll cover in the future. So we're going to skip on perks, rear grip, and ammo. And for the underbarrel, we're going to go with the Merc foregrip, which again, I use this pretty much in all my builds. I think this is the best foregrip you can use all around. So this is an extended foregrip, reduces vertical recoil, and provides stability with hip to fast paced guerrilla tactics. This is going to help us with our recoil controls, our hip fire accuracy, as well as it says there. The con is the aim walking movement speed and the ADS speed, which we've kind of counted elsewhere, so it shouldn't have that much of an impact. Plus, it's going to help with any muzzle climb. So go ahead and select that, and this is our final product. Just a note here, if you don't want a tack laser or you want the base stock, one option you could do is add a 50 or even a 60 round mag for this. It's a very fast firing carbine, so you'll see here when we get in game, we're going to chew through this 30 round 5.56 mag pretty fast. So depending on your engagements, if you're a running gunner and you plan on being in a lot of heavy, quick engagements, you're probably going to want more ammo than just the standard 30 round mag. But to keep this kind of in line with the 6-hour Virtus that we covered yesterday, the SBR variant there, we're going to kind of make a similar build just with the HK443 carbine here. So this is our final product. Looks pretty nice, HK443C. So let's go ahead and get a game. We'll look at the recoil patterns, and then we're going to get in a CQB map and see how it performs against bots.
Team deathmatch.
Okay, so now that we're in game, let's find a nice wall here to use. And I think we'll go with this here. So what we'll do is we're going to let this rip full auto. I'm not going to control the recoil at all, and we're going to see what the recoil pattern is. So you can see there, it basically climbed up and to the left, with it, which is pretty interesting. Pretty controllable, and then you're going to go slightly to the left where it kind of evens out there, and you're getting more bullets on target just without even controlling the recoil. So if you compare that to the SIG Virtus SBR we did yesterday, which kind of went up and to the right and then made a 90-degree to the right, so it's definitely easier to control for sure. So now let's control that fire and see what the recoil pattern is. So right there, I even pulled down a little bit too hard, and after I compensated enough and got the hang of that, you can see all shots are on target there. So if you just pull down slightly down right, you're gonna mitigate that recoil pretty well. So let's go ahead and do it once more. So you can see there, all shots basically on target. Look at that. So we climbed a little bit at one spot, and then we have the rest of our shots right there. So little hip fire, decent range there. Not pretty bad spread, but again, we didn't build this for hip fire. So really our only hip fire attachment is the Merc grip, but you can see that's the recoil pattern. So if you're not controlling, it's going to go up to the left and it's going to even out there. You got more shots on target. Controlling it, you get a little bit of bounce, but then you can see with these two, once you get the hang of that, controlling this down to the right slightly, the muzzle climb is not very much at all. It's easy to control. You can get more shots on target. So that's a kill easily. All center mass shots, even these bottom ones here that we control, they're all center mass. So let's go ahead and get in game now. We're going to use this map. We're going to get against bots and see how it performs.
Team deathmatch.
Okay, so now that we're in game
You are clear to
against bots, we're going to see how this thing performs. Try and get...
taking the lead.
So this is where that 30 round mag may be a problem, and you may want to go for something like a 50. It's going to be a bit bigger. But you can see this thing definitely rips pretty hard. Especially being close quarters, being a carbine variant, it's more compact. I think we have about a 12-inch barrel on this one. Again, it doesn't say what the barrel length is, but in real life, what this is a compact modular assault rifle chambered in 5.56. Oh darn! By 45. What it is basically a combination of a G36 and a HK416 or an M416. Excuse me. So G36 and M416. Basically, it's an amalgamation of both of those rifles by H&K, and it's completely ambidextrous in real life. This is going to hopefully be replacing some assault rifles, I believe in Germany possibly, that are still using the G36. Don't quote me on that one. I know it is up for some trials here this year to possibly replace in 2020. It does come in different variants in real life and many different barrel lengths. So the different barrel lengths, it ranges from 11 all the way up to 20-inch barrels. And in the game, I think we have a 19 and a 16 for those. We also... Oh, darn. So the barrel lengths, as I was saying, is 11-inch, 12.5, 14.5, 16.6, 19, 19.8, and then your 20-inch barrel. The cartridges that this comes in is the 5.56 by 45, 7.62 by 51, 300 blackout, as well as 7.62 by 39. Darn. So there's a couple of different variants. Those 7.62 variants are going to be the HK433 is what it's going to be called. It's a planned variant. It hasn't been created yet to my knowledge. And then the 300 blackout version is going to be called the HK437. So you have the 443, 443C, which is what we're using here, which is the carbine variant, using the, it looks like to be a 12-inch barrel. Again, it doesn't say in game. The HK443 is going to be the two different 7.62 versions of this round, is the HK123, excuse me. And then the 300 blackout variant of this rifle is going to be called the HK437. So a couple different variants planned. The rate of fire for the 443 here is 700 rounds per minute. Comes in a standard 30-round 5.56 mag. And you can see right now, so far, this is performing better than the Sig Virtus SBR that we tested out yesterday. I'm liking it a lot better. And again, if you don't want the laser, you feel like you may need more ammunition, I think you could obviously put a 50-round mag on. Darn. But it seems to be much more efficient at killing, shots on target, etc. versus the Sig Virtus that we tried yesterday, that SBR variant. So you can see I'm able to get shots on target a lot quicker. The rate of fire is very fast on this one, so it matches up pretty well with the Sig Virtus that we tested out yesterday. So if you like this weapon, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you've used this yet. There is a blueprint variant very similar to what we have here that I will be covering that I have unlocked last week. So we'll probably do that in a blueprint series. But let me know what you think of this. Have you used it? Have you leveled up the Kilo141 or the HK433 that far yet? Being that it is the first assault rifle that we use with creative class, it should... I know I leveled it up pretty quick, so it is a very good assault rifle for sure. In real life, again, we covered the barrel lengths. It's said to be, the precision on this rifle is described to be far above average. So being basically a combination of the G36 as well as the M416, it's going to be, operators are going to be very used and familiar to the controls, how it handles. So basically anybody that's used a G36, M416, as well as any AR 15 platforms will be pretty used to this weapon. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this one. Have you used it? Also be sure to let me know what kind of builds you want to see in the future. Leave those down below. If any real life variants or variants in other games that you know of that we can build in this, or you want to see if we can build, let me know and we'll try and build it here. Also be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Definitely helps out smaller channels like myself, and guys, the support has definitely been unreal these past 2 weeks now. We've grown immensely, so thank you very much for that. Let's keep it going strong. Love the positivity. Love interacting with you guys in chat. So let's keep that up. Also, check out my Twitch page in the description below. Leave that down there, as well as my Instagram's in there as well. So definitely, Twitter's down there too. So if you want to get a hold of me, it is getting kind of difficult to answer every comment, but I'm still trying to. After a couple days, I should get back to you. But if you want to get a hold of me right away, definitely Twitter or Instagram. Check out those links down below in the description of this video. And we'll be live streaming mainly weekends and some weekdays here. I got to come out with a schedule probably this week or next week. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you guys think in the description. I think this is, to me, this handles better than the Sig Virtus SBR that we did yesterday. But let me know what you guys think. Again, this is Buffner Gaming with the HK433C. Until next time, Buffner Gaming out.